Alright, hello everyone. This is the GSR tournament. I think this is winners round 2, if I'm remembering right. And we have CMA versus Ohrange.
Big match. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. So, I believe, actually let me check real quick.
Before we begin, we should do some introductions.
Right, yeah.
I'm HiFlowPod. Everyone just calls me Flo. And then with us we have Lompk13, I think, and Richard Sage.
Good to be here.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was actually making dinner, and they're waiting. They're like, "Oh, we need someone to commentate." I'm like, "All right, I'll jump in."
Yeah. So, looks like CMA has a 115 and Ohrange has a 118. So CMA definitely has a bit of an advantage here, but it's, you know, it's
You never know.
GSR. You never know what can happen in this category, especially. And yeah, hopefully we get started soon.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see this. I want to see what kind of strats they're gonna go for throughout the whole run, the whole race, and like if they're gonna buffer certain things or just if they're just gonna go for it. That's one thing I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting because a lot of the time in races, you would go for like safer strats that you wouldn't normally see in like PB attempts. So we'll see what happens.
So, did you guys write down talking points for Orange? Okay, it looks like Orange started and CMA
Okay, it
started
looks like
a little bit behind.
there's just a
but
bit of
it's
delay.
probably close enough.
Yeah.
They're both on VC this time, right? Looks like they...
No, I think Ohrange plays on N64.
You're right, you're right.
Yeah.
Another asymmetrical race here. Those are exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting seeing the route differences between a VC and N64, and then how it all syncs up towards Spirit, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So you are going to notice a lot of differences early on between the two routes.
The first 20 minutes or so of this run is very cutscene heavy, so there's not too much to talk about, but we can talk about what you all had for dinner.
Well, for me, I'm currently cooking some chicken and potato, just waiting for it to cook right now. So,
your specialty? Are you putting the Italian herbs and spices on it?
Pretty much, and a bit of spicy sauce on top as well. I've got the most basic palette of all time. How about yourselves?
I had pizza today.
Ooh.
I had butter chicken pizza, and since that wasn't enough, I also had Greek pizza with olives, because I'm team olive on pizza.
Oh, you have the best food.
Nice. Yeah, I had some pasta today.
Nice.
So it was
nice. I wonder what the runners had for dinner. I'm curious. Will it boost their performance today? It might be the difference.
Let's see, what time is it in Japan right now? It's pretty early, isn't it? No, it's evening. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 6 p.m.
Interestingly enough, despite Ohrange starting about 10 seconds faster, they're pretty synced up on the cutscenes here. That's because N64 has a lot more lag than VC, so in cutscenes, like just throughout the whole game, it's just a little bit slower.
Yeah, Yeah, you'll especially notice that towards the end. The ending few sequences of the game especially lag a lot on N64. Anyway, right away, you will see some route differences here. Orange is going to be buying either 1 or 2 sticks and some Deku Nuts, whereas CMA is going to go get the sword and buy a shield. This is mainly just due to a version-exclusive glitch in bottom of the well for N64, where they can get bomb shoes a lot faster.
That's called blank A, right?
Yeah, blank A.
Yeah, so version 1.0.
Yeah. And yeah, it seems like Orange is getting 1 stick, so he's opting for the walking while talking escape, which is the much safer option.
Much safer, yeah.
What's the time difference between walking while talking and the other method?
Not too much, I don't think.
I think I've heard like 10 seconds. Yeah. Tim in the chat just confirmed 10 seconds.
Alright, second try bridge clip, we take those.
It looks like he had a bit of trouble jumping to the stone, but he still got the rupee.
Orange turning off his map to prove that he doesn't need it while walking while talking. What if he gets lost?
Oh my goodness, I would never do that.
Well, he gets it.
I need that. Nice, nice.
That's a funky looking angle there that CMA got from the...
It disappears on its own.
Ooh,
wow, yeah, CMA actually gets the clip there.
Right.
Pretty good escape for both runners here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, pretty solid start for both of the runners.
Again, just lots of cutscenes in the first half. I wonder if either, or if, I guess CMA is the only one who can go for it, but I wonder if CMA is going to go for owl skip here.
Yeah, that'll be interesting, because it's definitely a lot riskier to go for the owl skip. Just because if you go for it and you fail it, or if you fail the owl skip after it, then you won't be able to make it into the castle.
Yeah, the time of day becomes really tight at that point, so... I guess race-wise, I guess if you're feeling very confident, you'd go for it. But safety, we'll see.
Yeah, even top runners choose to skip this, or choose to not go for this owl skip in races. So we'll see if he does that. Looks like he's just going to talk to the owl.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It's definitely safer, and it doesn't really save that much time.
Yeah.
Orange making sure to get the inverted camera for extra swag points. So us commentators are going to have a tally of swag points throughout the run. So far, Orange is winning because CMA didn't get inverted camera.
The Festa get in the cack is pretty cool.
Yeah, so because they need to wait for time of day, it's not actually any slower to do that. And the way he does that, Wes, it saves him from breaking his stick. Which he's going to need that stick in bottom of the well.
I hope he saves in Bomb of the Well. Don't want a repeat of Val.
Yeah, although to be fair, those extra nuts were pretty swag.
Oh no, that's really bad for Orange.
Ooh, didn't get the.
Ooh. It's gonna have to Navi dive.
So what you can do is you can use the cutscene of the chickens getting angry to drop down through the water. However, unfortunately he missed the nut, so the chicken didn't get angry. So we kind of just jumped in the water. Had to go for the backup Navi dive. Now he's using a glitch called Blank A, which shrinks Link's hitbox. And then you can just kind of jump slash through this little hole in the ground and then go directly to the bomb cheese. This is where N64 saves the most time over VC. And then there's another big glitch later on where you can skip the bongo cutscene here. VC, on the other hand, has to do inverted camera. Or you don't have to do inverted camera. You have to do a ocarina dive here, where you get a small hover over this hole, and then use the ocarina as you're falling to pass through the loading plane, so it doesn't load the bottom area. It's a little bit slower.
Yeah, and it also really does highlight the difference in like just overall speed with just Blank A, like how much time it saves. Like we're seeing now on the right, and compared to the left, like it really is just such a big difference.
My A is blank, therefore my runs are dank. From Orange. There you have it.
Yeah, so see my save warped out of bottom of the well? That's it's a bit slower to do that. I think it loses like 2 seconds over just taking the wall master. So yeah, I guess it's just a bit of an older strat to do the save warp.
So you see Orange taking damage from the Style Children there. It's because they need to die later on to skip a cutscene. If you notice CMA, they're targeting the sign. For some reason, the owl won't talk to you if you target the sign, so he kind of just passed through the owl's trigger.
Yeah. Looks like
oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh, that's really bad. So he fell off the bridge, so now he has to wait for it to turn day.
That's really bad.
That's worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's like that's just like 2
There's no
minutes.
recovery.
Oh, he's resetting. That's actually a lot smarter than waiting.
I think I've heard that it's actually slower to reset than just waiting for day, but I guess under the pressure of the race, it's hard to like.
Well, the first night is faster. I'm pretty sure. I've heard from multiple people on the internet, so it has to be true, that the first night is faster than the other nights.
Yeah, so if that's the case, resetting is probably slower.
Orange making a way. Courtyard. This is a big lead. Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is quite a large lead.
As long as he gets this damage boost. Oh no.
So this is, okay.
Oh no. So this is a
not going very good for either runners here. So unfortunately he missed the damage boost, which means he has to go get some hearts so that he can try again. Otherwise he would die. He's going for the very slim chance of those trees dropping hearts.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just gonna go get hit by this
guard. And then get hearts from the rocks over here.
Oh, yeah, maybe he's gonna get hearts. No, it looks like he's just gonna die. Yeah, so that's a pretty big time loss.
So yeah, this is now back to even.
Wow. That's all I can say is
crazy.
just wow.
I think Orange probably lost more time.
Yeah, honestly, I think so.
Because he's now behind, and N64 is supposed to be faster here. So, or it looks like he's a bit ahead still, but again, N64
He
is
should be so much further ahead considering considering what happened to CMA. Like, yeah, this is not looking great for Orange. CMA is not going for the seam walk. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you get to the crawl space before daytime.
Yeah.
This is the second inverted cam by Orange here, so that's +1 swag point.
Does that make it +2 now on the swag?
Yeah,
point?
he's at 2. He's at 2 for sure.
Alright, second try.
CMA gets it. Okay,
And
Orange gets it as
Orange.
well. So now they're entering the crawl space at the same time, which is not great for N64. N64 should be a little bit further ahead here.
Yeah. Oh, looks like the command isn't working. GSR stands for Ganondorf Source Requirement, which is basically a way of saying get all the items needed to defeat Ganondorf from their intended locations. So basically light arrows, magic, Zelda's Lullaby, quiver, all that stuff. Oh, and the Shadow and Spirit medallions.
They don't actually have to be at that low of health to get knocked over the wall. The low health is for a cutscene skip coming up.
So
Also
far, we've had a
swag
lot of
point.
action
Yeah.
in the first 15 minutes, and it's already been this clutch. I'm excited to see what happens for the rest of this race.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate for Orange, because that damage boost on N64, not only is it much harder, it's also much worse to fail, because on VC there's a much faster backup with the shield. You can just do a mega flip.
Are Zelda's eyebrows normally this green?
Whoa. I think that's the first time I've actually noticed that.
Her eyebrows are a little green.
Yeah,
Is she
that's-
doing okay?
That looks a little strange. I never really saw that.
I'm curious to know how many times, as a collective, we've all seen this cutscene.
Quite a few, I would guess.
Still quite a bit more cutscenes to go before we can play the game again. There's a brief moment of gameplay between this cutscene and the next cutscene, but for the most part, it's just gonna be another 7 minutes of cutscene.
Yep.
Just switch to fast. You know, that's a good point. Why don't we do races on Faster Quest?
Yeah, or even a faster quest tournament, maybe.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe in the future.
Yeah, the eyebrows are a little
Yeah.
green. I don't know why.
Yeah, look at the eyebrows.
Yeah. How have I never noticed that? That's so weird. Try to do a cutscene skip. There is the Minuet of Forest cutscene skip, which on faster quest, if you save and then don't continue on VC, it will crash. That's the only one that causes a crash, as far as I know.
So CMA did a backflip into the loading zone there, or backflip right in front, and then the explosion of the Bombchu pushed him into the trigger there. And then N64 doesn't have a shield, so they have to do a little bit of a different setup, which is kind of just sidewalking into the loading trigger there.
Yeah, it's a little bit slower, but obviously they have to do it, so.
Both runners buying shields now, so that they'll get a shield when they go adult. Because unfortunately, the Deku shield is just a little bit too small for adult Link. Although, if you use cheats, or I guess glitches to use Deku shield on adult Link,
GSR,
it's actually
SRM.
invisible.
Yeah, you can use a glitch called SRM to do some funky stuff, including equipping a Deku shield as adult, but that's actually banned in this category.
And then so we have CMA doing the Dora time skip.
And now Orange is going to do his own Dora time skip, except his is a little bit different since he doesn't have sword, so he can't jump / back in. Gets the first try unbuffered because he's awesome like that.
Yeah.
And then our last big cutscene before pretty much the action.
Yeah, at this point, N64 should be a decent amount ahead. So the fact that N64 is behind right now is quite bad.
Yeah, that's true. There is still bow key skip, and N64 also gets to do quick bongo, which is a strat to skip the bongo cutscene. But overall, I would say CMA is still in the lead, just due to lag later on.
Yep, all it takes is one major miss.
Yeah, that's very true.
Who's in the lead right now? Right now, CMA is in the lead. So this is where we do small talk. Just to kill time. So how's the weather been?
It's actually been quite cold where I am over here in Melbourne. Most of the day we have to have like deducted heating on throughout the whole day. Otherwise, it just gets so cold. Well, not as cold as the rest of the board, but for us Aussies, it gets pretty cold. How about yourself?
It's been pretty toasty, actually.
Yeah.
It was like 25 degrees lately, Celsius.
Yeah, it's pretty warm here as well. It's like, just even right now, it's just 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't know what that is in Celsius, but
I don't know what 25 is in Fahrenheit. So
yeah, we got 2 Celsius users right here. So compared to their PBs, so CMA is about 2 minutes behind PB, and they're both about 2 minutes behind their own PBs, I think.
They're both pretty much exactly behind their own PBs, the same amount, which is 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh wow.
It's a nice 14 degrees outside. I wish that was me. It's been so warm
wish?
lately.
All right, what's your bar for what's warm? Like, what's the
My-
minimum?
My minimum for warm is like, well, it depends if it's sunny outside. Because if the sun is out, like 15 can be warm.
Wait, I have to convert that.
All right, Flo. For me, warm
It's like
is
60
23.
degrees.
23, that's
Celsius.
also pretty warm.
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
warm.
bar for cold?
10 for sure.
Oh my god.
Just being honest. Just being honest.
I've
I've had to put on 2 hoodies in like 11 degrees Celsius.
I've
before.
gone out in t-shirts at like 0 degrees. As long as it's sunny out, t-shirts, that's all we need.
Ask Orange for his surfer weather.
Sure thing.
All right, so they now have to save and reset so they can leave, because otherwise they'll be stuck behind the door time block. So now they can leave Temple of Time.
Yep, and you'll see they are they're both going to go to Kakariko, but CMA is going to go straight to the graveyard to get the hook shot and go beat Shadow Temple, whereas Orange is going to go to Death Mountain Trail to go to DC and get bombs, and he's also going to get Magic and Minuet before heading to the graveyard.
Same opting not to go for the Kakariko Hess here. Wanting to save that extra 2 for Spirit Hover, definitely the safer play.
Yeah, especially on VC, it makes sense to do that.
Does CMA use an adapter?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, because that'll factor in going for the Kaikas for sure. He does? Okay.
We're getting confirmation from the chat that Same does, in fact, use an adapter. Alright, get your Dampe guesses in. I guess the same thing every time, 49. I've never seen anyone go right there. I didn't even know that path connected. I thought that was a dead end.
Yeah, no, I think it was in Arthur's video of the Dampe race. He made like a tutorial for Dampe race. It loses like half a second, I think. But it's safer because you get to dodge, or you have less of a chance of getting hit by a flame.
Looking like a 50.
Yep, 50.
Richard Sage, congrats. You get +1 swag point.
Swag points for the commentators. Feels good. That was an interesting jump slash to get up there.
Yeah, DC is really quick when you have explosives already. And also you can grab ledges much higher, so you can just climb this ledge, hit the switch, jump to the other side, blow up the bombs, and then you can just go up and get bombs. It's really quick.
Now CMA go for the hookshot jump, and then the seam walk to get into Shadow Temple.
He gets it and lands on the seam. So the way that hookshot jump...
Oh, he
Oh,
rolled.
He rolled instead of pulling sword, I think.
Yeah, I think that came out of the target press. So I think he did a side roll and then fell off there.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunate.
So he has to go for it again.
Yep.
But anyway, so the way that hookshot jump works is the hookshot on the very first frame gives you a very large amount of vertical speed for some reason. And then it gets rid of that speed on the next frame. However, if you cancel the hookshot on the first frame with either that very glitchy little hookshot jump there, or dying, or like text and stuff, you'll keep that vertical speed. So using that little glitch, you'll just zoom up and you can land on the seam. And since they jumped over the loading plane, it doesn't actually load the entrance to the door, or the door to the entrance of Shadow Temple. And so you can just walk right in.
And Orange getting a Fess instead of S. So he's just going to backwalk to the wall now, so losing a bit of time there.
Good dead hand spawn. Okay, missed the crouch stab, so he just opted to slash his face. This culture not being very nice to Orange here.
Alright, let's see if CMA saves
I sure hope he
before,
does.
before boat skip.
Okay, looks like he's gonna save here. Okay, that's really good. Goes for the drop unbuffered and gets the flip on in one frame, so that's really good. He equipped nuts, so he's gonna go for the nut boss case, boss case skip here.
Yeah, this is a little bit risky if you choose to go for the nut drop unbuffered, which
he
he does and fails.
Unfortunately, you can just try it again though.
Okay, he gets it that time.
He gets it that time.
Now he just has to pause to the right frame. And looks like he's good.
He's good, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so wasted a chew there, but overall not bad.
Alright, Cma using ISG there to kill Bongo incredibly quickly. In the meantime, Orange is taking damage so that he can die while entering a cutscene here. Since he doesn't have hookshot, he has to go for a mega flip here, or kind of an awkward jump over Mido. But he gets the mega flip first try, not losing any time there.
Alright, and Orange doing a ground jump, which is strat to get on top of the maze here, so he doesn't have to like navigate around.
And Cma getting the heart container, really good for later in the game.
Yeah, it's very good for races especially. And Orange skips the minuet cutscene by dying from the bomb as he enters the cutscene. And now he's going to go back to the Temple of Time, and he's going to head to the graveyard to do pretty much exactly what CMA just did, except
Yeah, this is when they swap roles.
yeah, except Orange has bombs, so he can do a slightly, or I guess not slightly, but he can do faster strats in Shadow Temple.
Yeah, like you can Hess everywhere. Unfortunately, does not get the Hess there. Doesn't have to go for another one.
Yeah, he's being safe with his explosive count, which is a good idea.
He does go for Cactus though, which allows him to just zoom all the way through Cac. He's probably gonna go for some bomb drops here. I see most of the N64 winners go for bomb drops here in the bushes.
Yeah, he will want at least one,
And he gets
does
0.
not get it. All right.
So each bush has a 1 in 16 chance of dropping a bomb.
Yeah. So overall, if you slash all of the bushes, you have approximately a 50% chance to get at least one drop. But luckily, he can get some bombs here in Tempei's grave. So 15 is not ideal, but
We'll probably see him go for more.
yeah, we'll see what he does.
Rich, you can't guess 49. That's my guess. Okay, I'll take yours. I'm guessing 50 then. But this looks much better than a 50. So I'm gonna say $1.
I had to get my guess in, and I felt 50 was the right guess. But
Wow. Bonk for the 49.
Any.
Bonked just for you.
Oh,
I think
it's like Richard is the Dampé race prediction king. He got both races.
So CMA has used up all required chew uses before Spirit Hover, so he's only gonna have 3 chews for Spirit Hover, which isn't that bad. He could have had 4 if he didn't unfortunately mess up one of the chews in Shadow Temple. It looks like Orange going for another round of bomb farming and doesn't get any bombs again. So quite unfortunate.
Yeah, so he's just gonna go into Shadow Temple. What he can do is after Shadow, he can farm bombs again.
CMA almost just jumping off the bridge there. That would have been pretty bad.
Yeah. But yeah, Orange could farm bombs again, or he could just opt to save warp after Shadow Temple and go with the bomb count he has.
Angle's a little weird there, but he's good. So now CMA is going to go get Magic, and then Minuet Forest. Pretty much the exact same thing that Orange did, just their roles are reversed now.
Yeah.
might get grabbed here. Okay. He's good. So now you see the difference of N64 having bombs here.
So he's gonna do a bit of a faster boss key skip with the bombs, and then there's also a strat to skip the bongo cutscene on N64 1.0 and 1.1.
So he's going for the one bomb super slide method with the two bomb clip.
So he buffered, or he didn't buffer the super slide, but he buffered the grab, which is interesting. But he gets it.
But he does get it. This allows him to drop a bomb down on Bongo really quick. This will actually stun Bongo, and then he can just jump over to Bongo and kill it. CMA actually doing a Clint clip here into the magic to save an explosive use. He did like 3 slashes, and then the recoil of the slash was interrupted by reading the wall. It is a Clint clip, Natalia.
Yeah, that's the official name.
The person who discovered it wanted it to be called Clint Clip. I think we should just respect his wishes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Yeah, Tim, he buffered the grab, but not the roll, which is interesting, because I think with the one bomb, it's actually a 2-frame grab. So, interesting that he buffered that. But whatever works.
So that Shadow Temple went really well for Orange. So I think he's in the lead slightly. But CMA is going to gain time later from lag. But it's not... It's pretty close. It's going to come down to Spirit, as it usually does.
Yeah, for sure.
So since CMA has hookshot here, he's going to be able to do a quick little setup with the hookshot, so you can just backflip over Mido instead of using a bomb. It is a little finicky though.
He's getting trolled a little bit, it seems. But okay,
Just a quick adjustment. Goes for it again.
Sometimes it takes multiple backflips to get through, even though you might have the right angle.
Yeah.
Dinner was good, by the way, so all good.
Nice.
Hello, Sharp. Orange talking to the tombstone there, which awakens Sharp the ghost. He's gonna farm the grass patch one more time to get bombs here.
And
Doesn't get. He has to leave and then come back again.
That is so unlucky. That's three tries, right?
Yeah.
It's incredibly unlucky.
That is so unlucky.
Yeah, it's about 50% per try, so
4
Incredible.
tries.
This is so unfair.
that's very, very unlucky.
And there we
There's
go.
one.
All right, 5th
There's
try.
One is not ideal, but yeah, CMA is gonna get a little bit of a lead now because Orange had to farm a lot of bombs there.
All right, looks like he's just going. He's just going with his bomb count though, so yeah. Tim says 15 is good.
15 is good, but it's not 20.
Yeah.
See, if he had 20, he could go for that Hess again. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, CMA gets the Hess.
Alright, Orange does get this Hess, which is good, because this is a very big Hess. It saves a lot of time.
Orange getting stuck a little bit there, but
Cma might be going for the mega side up across.
no, it looks like he's going for the
no.
Hess here.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, it's going for the Hess.
Yeah, going for the Hess allows you to carry the Hess across the bridge and continue on to the next loading zone as well, which saves a lot of time than just the mega side hop.
Alright, so CMA is going to go for the ground clip gate skip, which is a bit faster than the alternative. It's like 20 seconds faster, but it does use 2 bombs.
Orange also getting the Hess across, first try. CMA getting the clip, first try as well, not pausing too many times.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, so CMA is definitely ahead at this point because VC also gains time to lag later on in the runs. So let's see if CMA is going to go for the full Hess here.
Looks like he's going for it.
Oh,
He's good.
Oh, he's
Should be
I think
good.
it's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is fine.
yeah, looks like
And
you
one
got it.
Easy every time.
Very nice.
clean. That was very good.
Orange, on the other hand, also going for the clip, but pausing a little bit extra. Using a little bit of time there. Yeah, as you can see, N64 lags a lot, so when that bomb exploded, it slowed down quite a bit. That loses time compared to VC.
And Orange gonna do a Hess here. We'll see if he goes for the full Hess.
And CMA will be setting up for Spirit Hover.
Alright, looks like he's going for it.
Good initial from the Gwei.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's rough.
Just gonna try another Hess.
He does have more explosives, but avoiding still loses a lot of time there.
Alright.
CMA waiting for the Gwei. Good hovers from CMA here, getting a lot of height.
Yeah.
That was... He's definitely high enough now.
Yeah, he gets on the seam. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this is big for Orange.
Okay. Orange can make up a lot of time here if he gets the Spirit Hover. So yeah, that was
Yeah, I'm curious to why he slowed
Unfortunate.
down there. It looked like,
I think
like, it was the correct assist turn.
yeah, it seemed like he did
Oh my god, he doesn't even get any bombs.
It seemed like he did 2 S turns to the left, and then he did two more back to the right. Yeah. It's unfortunate. You're supposed to do 1 ESS turn to the left.
To the left and then backflip, then turn
Yeah.
around, but did the double 2 back and back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Orange killing the Gwei, can't use the Gwei for the first hover. He does have extra choose though, so...
Oh no.
my bombs
CMA
again.
not getting
No
any
bombs again? Every Armo says 50-50 chance,
Yikes.
and he's not getting a single one. This is... The bomb luck this tournament has been...
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
pretty
unlucky.
abysmal bomb luck from both runners. Right.
This is very intense, Tim.
Yeah, as Cinder is pointing out, I think 3 bombs should be enough.
Orange going for one more.
Wow, again.
Oh my gosh. 3 bombs should be enough.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh my god.
Oh,
My heart sank.
oh no.
And you
That
have to
was
go for the heads
insane.
cross.
Alright, and yeah, he's definitely
Inside the
going
loading
inside the
zone?
loading
Yeah.
zone, so...
Yep, that's smart.
This is
Yeah.
huge for Orange.
This is definitely a big lead here. Even if he does,
Can we go for the Hess here?
even if he does happen to fail this, which hopefully he doesn't though.
And he gets
Alright,
it.
yep,
He's
he
good.
gets it.
Okay, so this is really, really good. So Cma
Nice.
finally gets bombs here. Unfortunately, doesn't get the super slide. Has to go for it again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, he has a couple more tries. He does get it.
Oh,
Oh,
He
slightly low on the
went the
notch.
wrong way.
That's away.
this is really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cma unfortunately showing a bit of nerves after falling off that statue or that spirit hover there. Oh no, he falls again. He uses hook shot a little bit too quick there.
Orange taking a massive lead right now.
Yeah, this is huge for Orange. I'm not sure if he's watching the stream. I don't know if he knows that Cma fell down or the pot.
Oh wow. Okay, now he's in.
Finally making
Finally.
it through.
Finally gets it.
It's so tragic, but anything can happen.
Orange going for the
Orange could
unbuffed.
die to Nibiru here,
Yeah.
but it's a massive lead for Orange now.
Just one ESS turn off from the completing the spirit hover. That's all it took.
And now Cma is getting a little bit bullied by the rocks.
Mhm. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Orange goes for the cutscene skip here. If he's watching the stream, he would know that he has a pretty sizable lead, and he could definitely afford to not go for the cutscene skip. But he may opt to just go for it anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately he missed count an ESS. I usually don't count the ESS. I look at the minimap to check the little yellow player icon is like vertical, or not vertical, but like parallel with the top of the map. Orange is going for the cutscene skip here, which is a little risky.
He
does
gets
get
it.
it.
though.
You got it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He may not even be watching the stream, so he might
Yeah,
not
he
know
could
that.
think that he's like
that's a lead.
10 minutes behind after that bomb luck.
So the luck
Oh,
in
yeah.
this race has been kind of odd. I'm curious to see how Rover's going to treat both runners.
Yeah, someone forgot to turn on bomb drops this run.
Looks like Orange is in the chat, so seems like he knew.
The Beamos didn't die.
Yeah, it landed on the left side.
Oh no, he doesn't have any bombs. Ooh, that's really.
Is it over? He just has to
It's a-
reset?
You just
What
have
does
to
he do?
like save
That's a
and
reset.
reset, I guess.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah,
He's
that bomb barely
aimlessly
missed. Like just left of the BMS.
flashing. Yeah, looks like he's going for death. Oof.
Yeah, he didn't get the bomb pot at the
We'll have to
beginning.
farm here again.
I thought I didn't see the Beamos explode, but I was hoping I was just imagining things.
And he doesn't even get any drops.
This is heartbreaking to watch.
This is very hard to
Yeah.
watch. But props to Cma for hanging in there, like really trying everything possible to keep the race, stay in the race. And CMA has to save and reset each time, otherwise if CMA was to leave, you have to watch the Requiem cutscene, which goes for quite a long time.
Yeah, alright, he does get
Single
one
bomb
drop.
We'll have to run with it.
Ooh. Okay, he has one try left. Alright, he gets the superstar. Alright, so he did get through, but he still only has one bomb.
Which hopefully he gets the bomb pot
Yeah,
going through that hallway. Just in case. This is such a massive lead. I don't really see anything happening that could cause a comeback. Like
yeah,
this.
Orange would need to make some very, very large mistakes.
Like die twice to Stalfos.
Alphas in the forest.
Yeah, to
Died
both
again on
alphas.
Died again.
Alright. Well, it looks like Seema's farming the pot this time, which is a good idea. To get a lot more bombs.
I think even if Orange died again and he could just go down the tower. Like let's just say he died again and didn't have enough bombs. I feel like he could still go down the tower and still have enough time.
So Orange is finished up with Spirit.
I just want to remind everyone that CMA is an incredibly good runner. This is just shows that anything can happen in a race. Like the nerves, the race mentality. Anything can happen. Don't die.
Oh my god, that jump slash.
Goodness. That was not intentional, for sure.
I doubt that. I don't know. Maybe it was. That is what he always does.
That's what he always does.
Alright, well, definite swag points to CMA there.
Yeah, that's 2 swag points for sure.
I'm tied up on swag. This is probably like a 7-minute lead, it looks like. He doesn't have to get that key. Unless he does upper run.
Oh, yeah, no, he shouldn't need this key. He probably
He doesn't
just,
need this key.
I think it's an autopilot, which is
Yeah,
yeah.
probably just didn't realize it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot's happened in the run already.
Yeah, going from Mirror Shield to the end of Spirit is about 8 minutes. Not including the cutscenes.
Oh, CMA opting not to go for ISG.
So actually this is probably about an 8-minute lead for Orange, now that I think about it. It's a very, very large lead.
Command is back. Alright. He's having a bit of trouble with the statue climb. Looks like he got it.
Alright, he gets the clip. So what he does there is it's just a quick 2-bomb hover, and then it cancels the hover right as the bomb explodes, and then the bomb will push you through the door. That only works for Spirit Temple and Water Temple.
That was a bit scary on Orange's side. If he had gotten hit by that jump slash, he would have died.
I wonder if Cma is going to go for the cutscene skip. He has to know how far behind he is, so he might
Yeah, I
just
think
he will go for it.
do pretty much everything to catch up.
Yeah, I'd imagine he would go for it.
Yep, he's going for it.
Doesn't really have anything to lose at this point.
He's going for the stab setup here.
Yeah, the crouch tap method.
This is my preferred method.
Yikes. Abort, abort.
Alright, well,
And
the knuckle is one hit from death. What? Okay.
is he...
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just goes up and slashes him.
So unfortunately, pulled the bomb over his head instead of quick dropping it before the side hop. Made it hard to recover for the setup at that point.
But at least he failed it in a way where he didn't die.
At least he didn't die, yeah.
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 Dying there would be,
Absolute worst case scenario.
yeah, pretty bad.
Yep. So Orange progressing through forest, making the way to the bow.
Going to the ground jump gauntlet. Orange having a pretty decent forest so far.
Gets the
did
impossible
it.
jump.
Yeah.
It's so impossible. How did he do it?
But do we
Orange
give
is
swag
legend.
for that?
Absolutely not. I wonder if Orange is gonna get any hearts once he enters the Stalfos room. If he gets hit by a Stalfos jump slash, he will die. But he could just get a heart and be extra safe.
Yeah, I definitely would at this stage. Yeah, he's going for it.
Stalfos giving Orange some trouble there. Getting more hearts for safety.
Gotta love using Decanos for this fight.
Yeah, it's very nice. Alright.
Not terrible luck from... Ooh.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, he didn't keep that witch in the same spot for
Oh, this
long
is,
enough. It's a little... Yikes. Missed 2 shots. Oh,
Oh,
luckily
just got it.
the red
Oh,
one
wow.
was coming
Right.
there. Right in the last minute there.
Alright, Orange is going to be heading into the light arrow cutscene. This is it's like a 5-minute cutscene, so it's the longest cutscene in the run.
Yeah, definitely props to CMA for not forfeiting.
Yeah, at that point it'd be so just convenient just to drop the race, but CMA is continuing to push on. It's good sportsmanship there.
Well, both runners are going to be in cutscenes, so time for some bad knock-knock jokes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the hot weather has been hard to deal with, considering that I go to bed at 10 a.m. It's extra hot when you're trying to sleep if the sun's up.
And you don't have blackout curtains, do you? So like all the light comes
Nope.
in. Wow.
Sometimes it shines right on my pillow.
Oh no.
Oof, that's rough.
Even the slightest bit of light will wake me up. Yep, CMA out of spirit.
Where is now the knock-knock joke? We're waiting for Flo.
I'm working on it. Okay, considering
She's
who's
forming-
running, I was trying to find a good one.
Alright. I'm ready.
Considering who's running in the race. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you gonna let me in? It's so bad. It's so bad.
I'll give you swag points for that one. It was a solid effort, honestly, to come up with that.
It's so bad.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. All right. I mean, I couldn't have come up with a better joke. So
I looked this up. Knock knock.
who's there?
Lettuce.
Let us see.
Let us in. It's cold out here. Alright, I'm done. tormenting you guys with horrible.
Alright, that's fine. Looks like CMA having a bit of trouble with the sculpture. But gets through.
Now we'll see CMA pull out some swag struts for this forest temple.
Hopefully, he does.
I'm keen to see some swag struts. So.
Alright, and Orange is now out of the lighter cutscene.
Yeah, this seems like still an 8-minute lead, I think. There's probably about 3, maybe 4 minutes left, and my heart. Okay,
Okay.
well, he's fine.
Alright, okay, well, looks like he's gonna go for the ferry here.
I want to give CMA clutch points. Like, we got swag. We need clutch points because, oh my god, his whole run.
Yeah.
Even the first try, let's go there. That's pretty good.
Right?
Yeah. Very nice. Ooh, okay.
Oh, he's doing the cool strat.
Yeah.
Oh, and then one pauses it. Oh, +1 swag point.
Come on, that's swag. Right?
Yeah,
That's
that was very quick.
Absolutely. That's unanimous swag right there.
Alright, so Orange is doing the Mega Side Hop Trial Skip, which is a little bit slower, but it saves a couple bombs.
He does have 10 bombs, though. He's not exactly hurting on bombs. But that's also really good if he ever...
Oh,
no.
no. But that's fine. CMA still has 12 bombs, so it's enough to progress through anyway.
Alright, and Orange using the Deca Nuts on Genalphos makes the fight a lot easier.
That is a very interesting ground jump
Yeah.
setup there.
Yeah.
Pulling a bomb for...
Pulling a bomb?
Okay,
another bomb?
okay.
Pulling another bomb?
Interesting. So, yeah.
He did
Apparently
no, those
just,
two bombs. They didn't look at him right.
Yeah. Didn't need them anyway.
He didn't.
Mm.
Could be C-Stick.
Yeah, C-Stick is probably what it is. Alright, Orange not forgetting the boss key. Very important.
Orange on his way to fight the double knuckles here. And these will one-shot him.
Yep.
Going for the safe strat here of lining up on his door. Getting some awkward rebounds. Doesn't kill the black one.
Alright. Should be fine. Yeah,
And he's good. Yeah.
He's good. Off to Ganondorf now. Okay, CMA about to get the bow. And then we'll also be heading into Ladaro's cutscene.
Alright, Orange going for the Hess to impress.
I
And
am
getting
impressed.
it. Very impressive.
Yep. Orange seems to be in full momentum now.
Yeah, this is the part where N64 lags behind a bit, but Orange's lead is so huge that it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
What would really impress me is if he goes for some sort of swag strat on Ganondorf. Maybe we'll see the Bomb ISG. Maybe we'll see the Ganondorf Hess. And that's the true Hess to impress.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is cool. It's
Very
really
cool.
stupid though.
Alright, looks like
Yeah,
he's
I'm
just
going
going
to go
for
for the
standard strat.
ISG
Right.
and then pull bow.
Yeah, first try SG.
You don't actually
Oh.
pull bow on N64 because it causes
you
more
don't?
lag.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay. Yeah, I'm so used to the VC fight.
Mm.
Now, will Orange get the good RNG? That's the question.
Alright, CMA better slip these rocks at 20 because he's gonna need a miracle from these rocks here. Although, Orange can crash.
That is true.
He
Orange,
is on N64.
if he navigates the like loading zone wrong, you can like double load an area during this void warp and crash on N64.
That's true, VC can crash randomly anytime.
Oh, he seems like he failed the initial position setup. So
Going for the backup.
yeah,
Rocks are being nice to him.
Very
Gets the
nice.
bomb explosion into the load zone, gets the warp. Goes for the jump slash.
and
Doesn't crash.
no crash.
Yeah, you can see that single large black square. If he passed that, then the game would crash because it would load the area again. And double kiss.
All right, nice double kiss.
So this is looking like a 122 from Orange here, which isn't too bad.
And the real turning point was really what came down the Spirit Hover. Like, CMA got the fantastic Wasteland Hess. All it did, just 2 extra ESS turns, 2 ESS turn back, and then fell off. And it was a downhill from there.
Yeah, and unfortunately, even though CMA missed the Spirit Hover there, he was still like reasonably paced. Could have overtaken Orange with the lag that Orange gets. But the Armos just were not nice to him. He would farm them, not get a single bomb drop like 4 to 5 times.
Horrible luck.
Had to restart every time. It was terrible.
And then missing the DMS too with the last bomb.
Ooh. Alright, second try super slide from Orange. Luckily he has a lot of he had a lot of bombs, so
You get to see the glorious processing power of the N64 here.
yeah, we can get like a nice 10 FPS cannon fight.
I think 10's being generous, to be honest.
Fair.
Not dropping frames, by the way. This is just lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
not
just
lag,
fast-
it's just drama.
Yeah, definitely.
That is very laggy.
I think the lag makes it harder. Some people say like to slow it down makes it easier to maneuver, but
I've never tried it, but to me it seems like it would be easier, but I don't know.
this is so
One last thing coming in.
I'm so used to VC. Jump slash on the final hit.
Okay.
GG, congrats Orange.
Congrats, Orange.
Congrats.
Finishing with a 122.
Going on to face Tixel in round 3. And CMA going to be dropping down to losers bracket to face Quick Karen.
Well done, Orange.
CMA getting pretty good double knuckles.
Yeah, that was very clean.
I think he might be done with this run.
Yeah, I think he's probably gonna forfeit.
Yeah, fair enough. Really unfortunate about that Spirit Temple, but props to him for sticking it out for so long.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see if Orange wants an interview at all. So coming up next, we actually have another race very soon. Well, we can talk about it. In about half an hour, there's going to be Nally Sounds versus Mikami Hero.
Coming hero. That's gonna be a really good race.
Yeah, both those owners are very close, PB wise, so it should be good. It seems like Orange is
No
not
interview,
gonna be
unfortunately.
doing the interview.
Well, yeah. In the meantime, get your popcorn, get your beverages, get cozy, because in half an hour, the next race will start.
Mika versus Nale is in about 34 minutes.
Yeah, 34 minutes, and it'll be 9 p.m. Aussie time as well.
All right, so it seems like we're going to be going into an intermission, and in about 30 minutes, we'll be back with Kami versus Nale.
Yeah, unfortunately, no one wanted to do an interview, but
That's okay.
that's okay. Everybody get your snacks, make
All right.
sandwiches.
Yep, see you guys soon.
We'll be back. See you soon.
Take care, guys.